Hey everybody! Now today I want to talk to you about Strava. Now I really love Strava and I know many of you are on Strava, but there's also many of you who aren't, and I've had people ask me about Strava. So when I started cycling seriously about 2 years ago, I discovered Strava, and it's an app that you can have on your phone and you can take it with you when you're riding, and what it does is it measures your time and your distance when you're riding, which is really, really cool, because especially when you're first starting out, you're like, did I go faster that time, or I want to go a bit further, and then Strava will tell you how far you've gone, how fast you've gone, and then when you do that same ride again the next time, you can go, I went faster that time, and then you go, I wonder if I can do it faster this time, and so you start pushing yourself. It's inspiring and it's motivating for you. It's a really personal thing. I found it a really personal thing to inspire and motivate me to get out of bed every morning and try the same route at the time that I was doing around and around the parklands. It was only 15 kilometers at the time, but it really motivated me. It was so cool. Then I started going faster, and then I realized I needed to go further, and so I found other bike paths, other routes that I could do, and they were all on Strava. There's these segments on Strava you can challenge yourself on. Suddenly I was getting, like, I was on leaderboards and things like that, and it made me feel really good. It made me feel really good, and I wanted to keep doing more. So I just wanted to share with you that if you aren't already on Strava, this is one of the reasons, probably the most motivating reason to be on Strava. It's like a social media kind of app, so you can be friends with people, you can follow people on Strava, you can put up photos of your ride, people will give you likes, and they'll put comments and things like that, and so this way we start motivating and inspiring each other and seeing each other's progress. So now I'm into doing climbing, and I'm doing longer rides, and you get these celebrations when this is your longest ride on Strava. Unfortunately, there is a little thing where you go, if the app didn't work for a moment, this happened a couple of times, it's like, oh, it's not on Strava, so it didn't happen. Like it did happen, but you kind of feel like, oh, Strava hasn't said that. It's kind of funny, but it's one of those Strava things. So anyway, I highly recommend getting onto Strava if you haven't already. So Strava is a free app that you can download onto your phone, but you can also pay $80 a year, which will give you access to the leaderboards. So if you're into competing against other people, then which I am, so I pay the $80 a year to do that, but there's so much that you can have for free that you and you can still see some leaderboards and how you measure against yourself and see where other people are at. But so it's up to you whether you do the paid version or the free version. If you're wanting to get into a lot more detail around power meters and all that kind of thing, which I'm not quite there yet, but I will be soon, I think the paid version is good for that. But definitely get onto Strava. I'll put the links below to the app. I've got a Strava club, Cycle Adelaide, South Australia, so definitely connect in with that, because I set challenges every week. Usually they're around climbing or distance, but it's lots of fun because I love the friendly competition. This is how we inspire each other, this is how we have fun with cycling, and this is how we create an amazing community around cycling. So get on board, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in Strava Club, I'll see you on the bike paths, I'll see you on the climbs, I'll see you on socials. Bye!